few moments. If you like, you can take a few breaths to embody breath, awareness, body, your experience, and notice what's present right now. And also what brought you here today, why you are here. In other words, motivation. By settling your mind, see if you can allow your bodhicitta motivation to surface up. Clarify your intention for today. You are not just here for yourself, your own happiness, but even your happiness is a stepping stone to lead everybody to that final state of happiness or bliss, of awakening. In other words, I want you to get in touch with the altruistic intention. Buddha taught this teaching only for the others. He didn't need to teach. He already finished his job. However, based on his compassion, altruistic intention, he gave this teaching. So we do the same. We take it to the heart. Once your intention is set, see if you can imbue, see if you can bring that intention, fills your body, whatever that feels like. So you become an embodiment of bodhicitta. Recall the Buddha's journey. Shakyamuni Buddha began with the truth, not the comfort. In his kingdom, he was not able to find the truth. In not a comfortable situation, he was not able to find the truth. Past the truth, there is suffering, dukkha. Of course, this terminology, dukkha, suffering, is loaded, so to speak. You can say the unsatisfactory condition. See if you can bring to your own experience. Buddha said there is a suffering, or there is a dukkha. Not because he was pessimistic. Sometimes Buddhism was considered to be pessimistic. But because he was realistic. He was kind, because he understood that until we look suffering in the eyes, we remained bound by it. So first truth was look at suffering. Recognize your own suffering. Of course, in our times, suffering takes many forms. Not only physical level, mental level, especially overwhelm, burnout, loneliness. Can you identify any of it? The constant pressure to prove ourselves, or just a subtle background hum of something not quite right. Do you have that? I'm sure you have something like that brought you to this journey. If everything is happy and comfortable, I don't think have brought you here to this journey, which is not that easy. Buddha said, my teaching is against the stream. Being against the stream, norm of this human condition, is not that easy. It's challenging. So now take a moment to gently ask yourself, where do I feel suffering, dukkha, in my life right now? What feels unresolved, tight, contracted, or heavy in my heart? You don't have to fix it, just acknowledge it gently. with kindness. In fact, that's not you. Therefore, you are able to identify it. This is the beginning of compassion, beginning of journey. Honest looking at your life, your situation. Again, not slapping the concept onto your direct experience. What would you say? In modern terminology, life can feel unsteady, stressful, uncertain. I used to teach it to teenagers, right? I said, life sucks. That's first novel truth. I asked question, the end of the term, like for novel truth. Life sucks. So what would you say? So the Buddha began not with despair, but with honesty. Suffering exists, correct? We all feel it in our anxiety, disconnections, grief, pressures, unsatisfactions, anything, or even longing, deep desire, longing for something just out of reach. This suffering is the obvious one, not the obvious one. As you know, there's Buddha taught different kind of suffering. Three suffering, 3 of this, or 5 of this, or 10 of those. Of course, obvious suffering. Somebody was talking about the physical suffering, illness, and also loss. Loss of your pets, beloved, and also injustice. There are lots of injustice in this world, no? Not right, not fair, unfairness. That's kind of obvious, we feel. How about the subtle dissatisfactions, the constant sense that things aren't quite right, or constantly changing? For example, you yourself aging moment by moment. Do you still think you're a teenager? Changing, but this strong impermanence washes over you, believe or not. Intellectually we understand death comes anytime, but do you really recognize this suffering of aging, illness, and death, the stress of impermanence, even the good thing, good stuff, your partner, your beloved, everything is changing. It won't last. You know that one. When you lose something, then you surprise. No need to surprise. That's the fact of actually that's the proof of you haven't realized this novel truth, first one. In the world of climate change, war, still fighting. Can you believe? Social unrest and the mental health epidemics. So as I said, acknowledgement, suffering, dukkha, is not a pessimistic. It's a liberating fact. It invites us to stop pretending and start looking deeply. So take a few moments to bring to your experience the first novel truth, the truth of dukkha. There is a suffering. Buddha said to realize it, recognize it, identify it. Like when you go to doctor sees the symptoms, right? Those are kind of indication to move to the next step.